This is Joe Lindsley, Ukrainian Freedom News. In this twilight here, we're traveling through the beautiful hedges and the country roads of Donetsk, quite near the front. And we were just delivering supplies earlier today to soldiers who need it, thanks to the support of our American friends. And Anton, my friend here. Anton,
hi everyone.
What's your feel? You know, this is the first time actually you've been to this region of Ukraine. Even you're Ukrainian from the west.
Yeah.
What's your feeling driving down? I mean, it's so quiet and peaceful in the way. We are during an air alarm at the moment.
Yeah, I must admit that the atmosphere is quite mysterious. As we are close to the front lines, we cannot hear anything, any explosions. We heard only air alarms system only like once, but this is quite mysterious because we are heading to the place, to the local town which names Selidovo, which is located only in 35 kilometers from the city of Donetsk. And
Donetsk is the city that the Russian forces have occupied since 2014.
Since 2014. And this is like very close to the front lines. Not so close maybe as in Nikopol, but still here you will hear like explosions first and later air raid sirens, because Russians can hit here with their artillery.
What was your like, just as a Ukrainian, as a person, driving down these roads, you know, and it's such beautiful scenery, fertile fields, beautiful tree, the birch trees, the way it almost feels a little bit like Tuscany, except flatter, but it's so strangely quiet and peaceful. What was your emotion driving down these roads?
So I felt like, I cannot say that I was worried about something. Still, you can feel like the danger in air. But here, I'm not worried. I don't know why, but I'm not worried. I think that my feelings are peaceful. And now we are heading to the place which is like closer to the front lines. But I'm not worried about it. And I'm just trying to look up to these landscapes, to the buildings, because I've never been here and I feel like, you know, like little bit tourist here.
It's been here a few times, always in daylight. Maybe the twilight affects it a bit, but I always have the same haunting feeling in these, the country lanes of Donetsk. It almost, where good and evil are meeting, and I even look into the trees. I feel like the trees or the nature, everything is aching. Everything knows there's something horrible, a horrible violence happening, and it feels like a wounded place. And still, it's so green and abundant, and it's harvest season now, I guess. But there's a heavy sadness. I feel driving these roads. I feel like we are somewhere in between time and space, between a fictional movie and real life. It's a dream space. It's a very strange place to be. And not only, I feel the evil almost like a magnet, so close to where we are. Everything the world has been reading about and hearing about, and in Ukraine, you can have missile strikes anywhere, but we're so close to actually, the force that's trying to conquer this land. And at the same time, I feel this is also the place of valor. This is the place where the heroism happens. This is where the line has been held for months. Very easily, this territory could be controlled by the orcs, by the Russians now. But for the bravery of the Ukrainians and the amazing weapons from the West, this place is held. And we still see, I saw a woman working on the rail tracks, and we still see kids, not a lot of people. We still see people going around, and Oh wow, it's a strange feeling, but it's a powerful. It's this.
Yeah, like it's a very, very dark place, I would say, you know, and I would say like so dark, like as your background, because you talking almost in complete darkness.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, yeah, very dark.
The
place.
darkness, but even in the light, I hear, you know, it's a strange quiet, except for the alarms and when you do hear the sounds of shelling or a rocket. It's a strange quiet. There's always a sense of anticipation. It is kind of like a scene in a Coen Brothers film, where, you know, right before something horrible happens. But at the same time, and as I see these other cars passing us on the highway, I know that everyone here is united. Everyone here is doing something to contribute to the victory. And this is the beauty of Ukrainian democracy. All these people working of their own free will, in sort of a beautiful harmony. Once again, but anyway, these are just the thoughts of my friend Anton and I as we travel the fields and the roads of Donetsk.
Yeah, thanks for watching us. That was UkrainianFreedomNews.com. Subscribe and stay safe. Slava Ukraini!
Героям слава!